What is going on, guys? Welcome back to DS Asylum. I'm Uorda Dimitri Strine, and today we are taking a look at 14-star, 1400 Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, 1400% Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla on the Rival Universe team. Last time I did it on the female team, and today I'm doing it on Rival Universe. Now, with yesterday's video, I didn't make a intro part, because I didn't really feel like it was necessary. You kind of know what's going on with that team. However, there's a very specific way I've structured my. Also, here's just to show you all she is at 1400%. There's a very specific way I have structured this Rival Universe team, specifically for Caulifla. So you'll notice we've got Hit, Vados, Champa, Caulifla, Dispo, and Jiren. There are a few matches in here where I bring Hit, so you can also consider this a Zenkai buffed Hit video as well. But for the most part, it is Vados, Caulifla, and Dispo. Now, the specific setup I have here, if you notice through the Z abilities, there's a lot of attack. So if we take a look at Caulifla here, she is getting double attack from Hit, blast attack and defense from Vados, double attack from Champa, strike attack from herself, double attack from Dispo, and then strike attack and defense from Jiren. So there is a lot of attack buffers on this team, on top of her own Zenkai buffs, and obviously Hit also will receive those Zenkai buffs. There's only 2 defensive abilities on the team, that being 1 blast defense and 1 strike defense from Vados and Jiren respectively. So this is not a team that is really gonna, survive a lot of hits. This team takes a pretty fair amount of damage, but the damage output that this team does is absolutely ridiculous. Let's take a look at the equipment on Caulifla as well. I actually just go to view all here. So Caulifla, I've got this one on double defense, double offense, but with a huge emphasis on strike attack. Other equip here, double defense plus 4% to strike attack for each Rival Universe member, which everyone is. And then obviously she's got this platinum equip. I had to put it on her, 30% strike attack. Got some special move damage, blast defense, and some key recovery, which is always good. Vados, I guess I can go over her. She's got this equipped. This one is more defensively oriented. Vados is more than capable of tanking a few hits, but that's just because I put defensive equipment on her. That's double defense, really like triple defense. This one is double defense, and then this one has a lot of strike defense, got some special move damage, strike attack, whatever. I got all that stuff. Got the same 2 equips for Hit as I do for Caulifla, but then I've also got this one right here. And then Dispo, same thing. Now, the reason why he has this equip isn't really because, like, obviously he's more of a range type unit. However, like, it really doesn't matter. And I like it when units can do split damage, not one kind of damage. And we do have this equip right here, which is pretty good. And then obviously this busted equip that refuses to give me a Z, even though I try. Jiren doesn't make an appearance at all. Here's what Champa has right here. Good. Then we got that one. Then we got this one. So this is a hyper offensive build, as you can very clearly see, with the exception of Vados, who's got some defense to her. But for Caulifla, Dispo, Hit, and Champa, it's all about offense, especially, Caulifla. Because I really wanted to see what she could do with, the max amount of support she could get. And I gotta say, she looks a lot more impressive in this video than she did in the last one. So, enough of me talking. There is one more thing I want to mention, and that's Caulifla is now the highest power level in my box. For the first time in 7 months, 18 is not the highest power level in my box. Would you look at that? Anyway, let's get on to the matches. All right, getting started with things here. I also want to mention real quick that these matches go by very quickly. Like, I had to record more matches than I normally would, simply because, like, I had 5 matches and I still hadn't broke 10 minutes. And I like my PvP videos to be a certain length. and oh boy, did they just not reach that point. Now, in defense, I wasn't exactly fighting the most top tier of teams throughout this video, which you'll notice, but I mean, Zenkai 3 Gogeta or Zenkai 7 Gogeta, this is good damage. Like, that's what, 2 strike cards? What, two? Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 7. There's 2 strike cards. So, even against Zenkai 7 Gogeta, the damage would not have been that much different. Now, obviously, the damage we take will probably change. Yeah, finally bring hitting. After Vados and Caulifla do a lot. But you see just the outrageous levels of damage that are going on here. Now, this is a Zenkai 7 Goku. I want you to keep that in mind as we go along. You can also see our very lack of defense. We have none whatsoever, like, at all. We have negative defense. We have what you would call negative defense. When I get hit so hard, it hurts the opponent to do so. But the damage we do is pretty impressive. He forfeits there because I was just going to end up switching into Caulifla, seeing how much damage she did. And if she couldn't one-combo him, I was just going to rush him because I'm not trying to deal with you, fool! All the goddamn day. So, we do have a very low-starred Saiyan team here. No one's Zenkai'd. And you know what? It's okay because this Vegeta is about to get Zenkai'd. That Vegeta we're fighting right now, he's about to get Zenkai'd. So, it doesn't really matter. We're going to sidestep here, I believe. Yep. And then go ahead and get these hits in. Like that damn, like, regardless of the star amount, that's good damage. Like, you can't just fucking undermine that damage just because they're at low stars. Like, if they were at high, just watch this. Watch it. Dead. Fucking 4 million damage. Low starred or not, 4 million damage. Seems fair. Seems real fair. So in yesterday's female video, I remarked that I kind of wish Kefla had card draw speed. But after using her on this team, thank fucking Christ that she doesn't. Because that would be so broken. I feel like Caulifla was designed with Vados in mind. I don't think she was originally meant to be run on the female team. Which makes sense. Her fucking Zenkai ability is Rival Universe. She was obviously meant to be run on Rival Universe. My problem is I really like Hit, but I've discovered that you can run fucking Vados, Hit, and Caulifla together, and it doesn't matter. The damage is just so stupid. But yeah, they obviously designed her with Rival Universe and Vados in mind. They designed her with the thought process that Rival Universe has a lot of double attack buffers right now, and they've got pretty much the best support unit in the game in Vados to help them out. So I think that's why Caulifla might not look very impressive to some people, like on paper. But I'm telling you, if you are running Rival Universe, I would actually recommend that you Zenkai this unit because she puts in work, and she's not the type of unit that's going to come in and own the match, which I like. I don't like units that just kind of exist and give you an advantage. Caulifla will come in and she will do what she does, which is just be an asset to the team. She won't be the team. She'll be an asset to the team. And for people who are confused as to what I mean by that, if you look at a team like Androids, Android 18 is the team. Like, she is what makes the team function. She's not just also really fucking speedrun forfeiting here. Caulifla is not the thing that makes Rival Universe function. 18 is very much the unit that makes androids function, and without her, you might as well not be running the team. So, Caulifla is going to be the unit that is reliable, and that's what I like. That's what Zenkai units should be. They should be reliable. They should be just worth the investment. Like, just barely worth the investment. But still are worth putting the crystals in. And, I mean, honestly, even when they were OP, they weren't worth all the resources, but What, honestly, I feel like we've been complaining about that for so long. I don't think they're ever going to change it, so it's unfortunate. He just kind of stands there. Like, just because you have the unique gauge doesn't mean you should just use it, like, willy-nilly. Don't just stand there like an idiot. Because then this happens to you. Look at the damage. Look at it. Look at the damage. Honestly, if I had more strike cards, I would have just kept Caulifla in. I honestly would have just kept Caulifla in. And the only reason I rushed is because I knew Bergamo was coming in. And I didn't want him being tanky while I'm trying to show off an offensive team. It's quite annoying to deal with units that can actually take a hit when you're trying to use an offensive team. So, we got rid of Bergamo. Go ahead and use this, get rid of his Vanish. But yeah, as I was saying, Caulifla is a very reliable unit. And especially if you don't have hit, 100%, like, don't summon on that fucking step-up banner. Like, anyone who still hasn't summoned on that, for the love of God, put your crystals into Caulifla or Super 17 or something like that. If you really want to run GT, just Zenkai Super 17 and then save whatever crystals you have left for Zenkai Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Even though I really don't want GT to just be a bunch of Zenkais and LFs. It would be nice if GT had actual units. Like fucking normal units, but I suppose it's a bit too late for all that. Just kind of blow through this. I think this was one of the longer matches of the video, by the way. That was one of the longer matches. There is one match that's like an average length of like 3.5 minutes, but on average these matches aren't that long. It's really crazy. We're gonna bring Caulifla in immediately. That is damage. Like, oh my god. And I mean, even the Champa, that's not bad. Like, that's type advantage right there. And we still did that. I'll honestly take that. Also, there's a reason why I didn't use the super. I didn't really want to. I wanted to save the super for a better situation. And I'm just reading this guy like a book, by the way. Also, here's that better situation. Get a bit of damage in on that Zenkai Goku. Again, not Zenkai 7, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. He does wait it out that time. Good on him. Hits me with all these cards, but it does not matter. I honestly thought he dropped the taps, which would have been weird. Also, I'm not that hurt about you destroying my card this time. Or destroying my hand, I should say. Because with Dispo, I just infinitely draw shit. But then Champa having type neutrality on his main ability made... Like, you can see... Like, yeah, it's type neutrality. It's not type advantage anymore. But even still, like, that's a lot of damage. This team is not tanky. And at a high level, I would not recommend using this unless you really know what you're doing. Also, I didn't mean to hit that rush. So, little story about this match. I did this match whilst having conditioner sit in my hair. Yes, I did this match in the shower. Because I was bored and I just had conditioner sitting in my hair. And I was like, I usually have conditioner in my hair for a couple minutes. What can I do? I'll record a match. Fuck it. So yeah, this match that you're watching right now was recorded in the shower. And yeah, my screen was a typo bit wet. And it tapped the rush, but luckily he went for his rush instead of just vanishing mine. So, I think he pretty much lost the second he lost his rush. Because Goku Black's dead, that was your heavy hitter. And honestly, I don't think Champa can make that one. Even with the fact that I have a purple unit, Champa literally can't make that comeback. Like, he literally can't. And then... Justice Crusher. Throw him at him. Throw him at him. Oh boy. Alright, so we got some regen here. We're back with the Caulifla hit combo. There is no match where I just bring hit and not Caulifla because this was a Caulifla video. If you want to see a standalone hit video, then maybe I'll make one, but the point of this video is to center around Caulifla, not Hit. I just brought him so that I could kind of kill two birds with one stone, show you Caulifla on Rival Universe and Zenkai buffed Hit at the same time. Also 2 cards. And like, I know his defenses aren't good, but 2 cards? This team, like the level of damage this team does is almost oppressive. Like it's not fair. However, the fact that none of my units can really take a hit, even my Zenkai units are like also just one combo. Even my Zenkai unit is not that good at tanking because there's no defense on this team. But my god, the damage. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. Look at it. And it's like, what do you do here? Do you save with 21? It's like, you do that, and I just... Like, you let Cell go down. Like, what do you do? I don't even blame him for not saving Cell, because what the hell do you do here? Look! What do you do? Caulifla just walked, like, that's one of those moments where Caulifla kind of does just walk up and just own the match. It's like, what do you even do? And those weren't against Saiyans. That was a regen team. There were no Saiyans there. It's so oppressive. Now, this is one of those matches I only included because I like how Caulifla looks in it. I want to see how much damage she would do to Goten. Not that much, but he's not a Saiyan. He's got type advantage, and Goten's really tanky, so I'm actually okay with what I got. Now, as you guys saw, there was that LF Gohan down there is at 2 stars. But again, the only reason why I included this match was because it does kind of show just how screwed you are against Caulifla on this team if you're not running like the top tier characters. Because on her own, Caulifla is not all that impressive. Like, she's good, but she's not amazing. But on this hyper offensive Rival Universe team with Vados, you know, all the best offensive equips, offensive Z abilities, all this stuff combined, and you just have a recipe for one of the most oppressive teams in the game. Simply because of how much damage that, look at this, look at it. Oh, you think you're tanky and got type advantage. No, out of my face. Like, and the Goten one is like true damage because Goten is tanky, especially after he transforms. And he had type advantage. We're gonna use this to get rid of his vanish. Like, oh my god, like look at it, look at it. What in the fuck does one do? Like, the only way he would have had a chance is if his Gohan was Zenkai. Like, his Gohan would have had to have been Zenkai in order to have a chance in hell. And even then, I'm convinced Hit could have still killed him. Maybe not Caulifla, but I'm convinced after 1 or 2 green cards, Hit probably could have killed Gohan with 1 combo and his ultimate. But not Zenkai, literally no chance at all. Literally 2 cards, in fact. It's actually kind of oppressive. It's oppressive at a certain level, right? At like the highest of high levels, top 1K play, it's not that oppressive because everything there does a lot of damage. And since you can take no damage, you're not really going to do all that much. Also, I tried to drop combo there. I believe this is the super laggy match. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, boy. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the lag. Look at it. I tried, man. I kept backing up because he kept getting close to me, so it made me think he had a green card. So I just kept trying to get away from him. Here comes Goku Black bitch ass to blast me in the face. Really, he blasts me in the chest. Oh my god, stop doing things in the lag. I hate all lag. It's so annoying. Also, can we just talk about how actually kind of broken Caulifla's green card is? Like, it doesn't do a lot, but it's like 25% to strike damage for like 20 timer counts. You pop 2 of those, that's 50%. For 20 counts. 50% to strike damage. Like, that's really good. Have someone swap out right afterwards too, and that's literally 95% strike damage just for existing. We actually managed to drop combo that time, thank God. And Goku Black's dead.
よねそろそろ終わりにしましょうか
Oh my god. Like, why? Also, if you're wondering why I didn't bring Hit for this one, since there's no yellow unit that you see here, the guy had like a fucking 10-star Champa on the bench and he didn't fucking bring for some weird reason. That's the part that confused the hell out of me too. Why no Champa? Why? Like, you not only saw the Zenkai 7 purple unit, but also the 7-star purple unit that's being Zenkai buffed by the other unit. Like, why? Also, right here, I could have dropped combo, but I chose not to just because I wanted to get his other cover change out of the way. That was supposed to be taps. I don't know why she decided she wanted to sidestep. I guess my fingers slid across the screen during the taps or something. I don't know. But those were supposed to be taps. And that was a lot of damage that we took for essentially a mistake. And that's the thing about this team. You make one mistake and you just die. You make one mistake and you just die. However, if you get priority, like, oh my god. It's so also read like a book. If you get priority, you win. If you get priority with Caulifla, you win. Because, watch. Sweet. 2.9 million damage. About, like, 500,000 of that came from before the super, probably. Also, I do find it very convenient how it started lagging right as I was about to do something. And then he was able to counter it with a Rising Rush. Like, whatever. Fine, take Caulifla down. You're still not winning this match, piece of shit. You're still not winning this fucking match. Look at you, out of cards and shit. Now get the fuck. Get the fuck. Forfeit. Forfeit, bitch ass nigga.